Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for the support on the last video. As you probably know, if you haven't been living under a rock, ChatGPT 4.0 image generation came out, and it is an absolute game changer. Whether you're trying to create organic viral content or make better ads for media buying. This video is going to be painfully simple. We're going to take this concept from Twitter and recreate it in less than 30 seconds. We're going to take a product, we're going to generate an AI model for the product, and then we're going to generate a video of that model talking about the product. So we're going to go from this screenshot to this one prompt on ChatGPT, and then the final result is going to look something like this.
Check out this Van Cleef, an Arpels bracelet my boyfriend got me for Christmas. I love wearing it on special occasions.
As you can see, this is a pretty good result, and a variation of this could be used for ads or it could be used for organic content. So what else could we use this tool set for? Virtually anything. The beginning of the video was generated using the same technique other than just Studio Ghibling me in the beginning. Back to the channel, thank you so much. And you can see right here, you can also commit fraud, just kidding, but realistically a lot of stuff is getting pretty scary with AI, so I would not be surprised if people start doing stuff like this soon. Second off, here's an example of a person that uploaded a template like this, and then they're able to map their products onto it, and anyone that's done graphic design or anything like this knows that this would take a relatively long period of time, but with this you can just pop it all in and ChatGPT will do all the work. Another cool design here is we have all these images of clothing and a prompt that puts them on a rack for a display picture. This could be an ad, this could be a picture for your Shopify, whatever you want. Another thing is people are taking other people's ads and just recreating with AI. Now, this is somewhat genius, but also you definitely have to be careful if you're doing something like this. And then the last thing, or not the last thing, but one other thing people are doing very well is just putting in a product with a white background and then having ChatGPT come up with the scenery for it. And as you can see with this example, you started with a super basic image, and then here is an ad-ready image that just looks so much more appealing to the consumer. And then lastly, here we have another video where people are literally drawing a little reference picture of what they want, and the AI is creating the influencer and putting the product on the screen right there. And this could be also tied into the video generation that we're going to do coming up. Not only are people doing this just as ideas, but here is Alex Becker's Hyros, and we're on the ad manager. So these are actually ads that are live that he is spending money on now. He just made a tutorial. Obviously I got inspiration from it, but I'm going to play this ad really quickly. It's running and, according to him, converting, and this is just him using the same technique and recreating ads that were already working, but making the video with AI. So here, I'll play it really quickly.
If you want to scale and make more money from Facebook ads, not having this makes you a clown. Seriously, we put this on 150 sites running Facebook ads. All 150 at least saw a 15% increase in ad ROI. Let me repeat, all 150, 100%. And all they had to do was...
So basically you see the concept, very similar to what we're doing. He's just clipping in multiple different shots of him, and the best part is you can create viral hooks like he did with the clown, and once you put it through some editing, run it as a legitimate ad. And those results are scary interesting to me. Okay, this is going to be super simple, and when the API comes out, you know we're going to go absolutely crazy with an automation. But for the very beginning, all we did is put this screenshot into ChatGPT 4.0, and once we had that, I created this prompt of put the bracelet on female influencer's arm, have it showing from the front. This photo will be used for an advertisement on Instagram, and show what it looks like being worn by an attractive woman. You can modify the prompt obviously to anything that you want to get the best results. Keep in mind you might have to do a few image generations. The first one we had was actually genuinely very stunning to me. I really like how it was able to render the bracelet pretty much perfectly on the arm. As you can see, we did a few more, and for some reason the bracelet got distorted, but we're going to take this image and move on. I'll show you the next step after I go through some of these other concepts I have on ChatGPT. So one other cool thing that I tried is we took some ads from Facebook ad library, had it recreate the text. As you can see, it did a really good job here. Probably the text is better on the original one, but it did follow what I said. and you can create tons of variations of your ads doing that. An ad rewrite request. Okay, this is an example where I took an AG1 ad and I took a Brian Johnson's blueprint and I just said create this ad style with this product, and as you can see, boom, it did a really great job here. Totally underutilized probably strategy that you can do at the given moment. Another thing I tried is I took a picture of a Amazon product and a picture of a pool, and I said generate the product in the pool. Obviously this turned out pretty good, and this is a game changer when it comes to product images and stuff like that, so that's pretty cool there. Vintage magazine. Okay, this is something I saw other people doing on Twitter. So I took an ad from the ad library. This was Ty Lopez's ad. And then if you scroll down, I said, make this ad look like a vintage magazine. And you could do other, different retheming, restyling for it. But as you can see, it has all the copy exactly how you want it, but just a different style. Now, I probably wouldn't go with this exact one for ads on Facebook, but you could play around with the concepts. I've seen some pretty cool results from stuff like this. And then image thumbnail. Obviously I took this picture at my friend's place in Miami and I said turn it to Studio Ghibli, and I probably will use this for part of my thumbnail, so just some inspiration there. And then the last prompt that I did was I just turned myself into Studio Ghibli, and we use that later on, so I downloaded this image. And then the next thing we're going to do is go to Hedra AI. Now this you can do for absolutely free, or at least I didn't even subscribe yet, and I'm going to show you how to do it really quick. We're going to hit this reuse template. Okay, so I click reuse template on the bracelet creative that I did. As you can see, this is the prompt here, super simple. We uploaded the image, and then for the audio track,
check out this Van.
Okay, for this one, all we did is there will be an option to do text to audio or just record. So for the ones of me, I did recording. For this one, I literally just typed it out. I chose one of the female voices. I click render. I took this audio clip. I put it into the video. We have the audio clip. We have the picture. We have the prompt, and boom. That's how simple it was. I just clicked go and it created it. I'll show you a Studio Ghibli version of me reading out the Ty Lopez script, so you know what it'll look like. Obviously, I showed them in the very beginning. Want to generate more organic leads for your business? Get Ty Lopez on your podcast for instant credibility. So, as you can see, painfully simple. We just put that little quick prompt into ChatGPT, created the image, put it in Hedra, and it's already making ads that could be run right now on Facebook ads, Google ads, wherever you want. Honestly, if you're super creative, you could turn this into some organic content that could go viral. And that's pretty much all I have for this video. Obviously, we'll be having so many more updates, including when the API comes out to generate some cool automations. Make sure to follow me on Twitter/X. My username is @mentor, and I'm going to actually start posting there soon.